What's up, guys? MrNapalmz here with quite a few announcements, at least on my end. For one, let me go ahead and cut off that sound so it stops reverbing in my ear. But, as you can tell, I'm playing Skyrim on my not-so-sneaky thief. I forget his name off the top of my head. This commentary isn't so live. It's just a random thought that occurred to me. Don't I have more than Modern Warfare 3? I can just, pop Skyrim in. Now, I don't know what Bethesda's deal is so far as, putting this stuff on YouTube, but it's going up anyway. I have a story for you guys today, and this is a story actually about my life, and for me to actually tell you this story, so pro, killing the trees. Anyway, but for me to actually tell you guys this story, I have to give you a little bit of insight, not insight, but give you a little peek on my life. And to kick that off, I don't exactly have the most lavish job in the country. I don't have the most lavish job ever, but even still, it puts money in my pocket, so I ain't gonna complain. But I'm a courtesy clerk at a grocery store, and for those of you who don't know what a courtesy clerk is, or don't really care for flowery words like me, it's just a simple bagger. I put groceries in a bag, I take it out to your car. And like I said, not the best job, but it puts money in my pocket for now. But it's going to be another one of those stories where somebody working behind the counter is bitchy at a customer, just to let you guys know firsthand, so you can decide, should I listen to this guy or should I just go watch another fucking video, because I have no time for this. Just trust me, it's you're going to laugh in the end. But it was about a couple nights ago, back in January, I think it was on the 24th or 26th, I'm clocking out. And unfortunately for my grocery store, we have a little policy where we do not close until midnight. Open at 6 a.m. in the morning, don't close till midnight. Now, it would be a 24-hour store, except, thank God, my county decided to step in and say, hey, a building that has this much square footage cannot be 24 hours because we're afraid you're going to be doing something illegal back there, even though you're a grocery store. But anyway, it's 11 o'clock, I'm clocking out. I was technically really the only person there that was allowed to really be outside at the time, but as I said, clocking out, talking in circles. Clocked out, walking out the door, and there's this lady just standing there, and she had 3 full carts of groceries. Now, unfortunately, when I go to work, I don't change at work. I don't like to change in the facilities. Just I find it nasty. But I go to work in just regular clothes. Now, she saw me wearing my company shirt, and she just thought, hey, he's going to take my groceries out for me. She was surprised, because I walked right past her. And I know some of you are thinking, well, couldn't you have just been nice to her, just take her groceries out? And to that I say, fuck no. I get enough of people on an ordinary basis, both at school and when starting work. But when I'm off the clock, it's my time. It's not yours. But, going off of that, at first she was really nice about it. She followed me to the door, which I thought was kind of creepy at first, but she was nice about it at first, and she just tapped my shoulder and asked, excuse me, are you going to take my groceries out? And I just flat out told her, I'm sorry, I can't help you, I'm off the clock. And I thought that would have been the end of it, but apparently not. And apparently, I don't know when people decided this, but people thought it would be okay to act crazy and give everybody threats instead of just having to say, okay, that person's busy, or this probably won't work out, so I'm just gonna go walk away and try and do this myself. But then again, that's just my personal appearance on it. She follows me to my truck, which is in another parking lot. First of all, she follows me to my truck. I didn't even know this until I turned around and I'm starting to open, and I open the door. She's standing right there, and she's giving me the meanest scowl that somebody has ever given somebody else. This is the kind of scowl. How can I properly put this? It's like if you were to take her daughter, her hot 22-year-old daughter, and just bang her right in front of you. That kind of scowl. But she was giving me that mean old scowl, and that nice attempt she tried to use just quickly vanished in a flash, because now she is the queen bitch. She's now barking and yelling at me, and for 10 straight minutes I'm listening to this woman complain 10 straight minutes that she wants to see my manager, that I should not have denied her on taking out the groceries, whether I'm on or off the clock. It is my responsibility to do this, this, and this. Now, that first of all, let me tell you something. I don't really care who you are, but you don't go up and tell another person how to do their job. That's just flat out common sense. You don't tell another person how to do their job unless that person is messing up so bad on the clock that it's affecting you. But as I said before, you don't tell anybody how to do their job. So I'm already pissed off and I don't want to talk to this lady anymore. So I figured the smart thing to do would just be to let her run her mouth until she gets tired, then just go ahead and leave. So I'm sitting there for 5 or 10 minutes, one of the two, and she's just going on and on and on about, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you should be happy you have a job, you should be happy I'm spending my hard-earned money, you should be happy I'm doing this. And I just let her run her mouth. She's done. I figured that's the end of it. Okay, so hop in my truck, flip on the engine. This woman is still standing there and still pissed because apparently she thinks I didn't get the message. But as I told her before, I'm off the clock, and what groceries you get or how many carts you have, really, I don't give a shit. And call it bad policy if you want to. I really don't care. But this woman apparently is so enraged, she now slams on the hood of my truck. And I don't mean slam. She just takes her purse and boom, right there on the hood. Thank God it didn't leave a mark, but I was ready to beat that bitch down. Or what was that? It was Ricky Chops, I believe, who said this phrase, and I fully support this. Treat a lady, beat a bitch. I forgot which video he said it on, but that is now a phrase I follow infinitely. That is now a phrase I prospectively follow thanks to him. Treat a lady, beat a bitch. But after she does that, thank God it doesn't leave a scratch, I hop out of the truck, and now I'm even more pissed than what she realizes. But I have an ace in the hole. My ace in that hole being, I brought a grenade. And I know some people are thinking, oh, that's bullshit. Why are you going to carry a live grenade in your truck? Let me finish the story. To finish why I had a grenade in my truck, I have to tell you this much. About 2 years ago, when I first got my job, my parents wanted me to finally start taking some responsibility around the holidays and buying the presents. And I asked them, hey, do you have a list I can follow? Because I would have thought after 17 and a half years of living with them, they would figure out I don't do well flying blind. Apparently, they didn't get that memo. So they let me fly blind. I bought both of them a grenade and a watch. Just a dud grenade. It was a dud grenade. Let me say that first. It is ineffective. It will never explode. I bought them a dud grenade, and I bought them a wristwatch. In my mind, that's still funny because that's for me. That's a way of saying, hey, your time's a ticking. Anyway, but moving off that, I knew that day. I had this funny feeling that day I went into work that I would be having a crappy time, and I knew something would be going wrong probably when I'm about to go home. So out of whim, I took that dud grenade, tossed it in the glove box, and just rode off. Now it's starting to pay off because as soon as she slammed her purse into my truck, oh, I lost it. Flip down the glove box, grab the grenade, hop out the truck, hold the grenade with the pin in the other hand, and just blatantly tell this woman, do it again, I fucking dare you. And now she's looking at me like, oh shit, is this unreal? And I don't know exactly what went on. Oh man, that was a lockbox back there. I just noticed that. I have to go back into that dungeon now. But anyway, back onto the story. She's looking at me like, oh shit, and I'm looking, and we're at a standoff now, because I'm just looking at her like, yeah, this shit is happening. Do it again. And let me tell you, that is the fastest I've ever seen an old lady run. I unfortunately had a chat with the police the other day after that, but I'm off the hook, I hope. Anyway, that's the whole story. It's about coming to the end of this gameplay, and I wanted to thank you guys for tuning into this channel, tuning into this video, and if you like the story, feel free to drop a like, drop a comment, or come back to our channel and watch some more videos. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good day.